it's your girl Krista D. Lacey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the pros of being a woman of God in your 30s. So I just turned 30 this year and it's such a blessing. You know, in the past I kind of like, ooh, my 30s. Like I was looking forward to be in different places in my life. I was looking forward to already have children, to be married and all that. But I'm thankful for the season that I'm in because I'm in a season of just really serving God, really striving to be the best person I can be, getting deliverance, getting healed. So the first pro that I see is the freedom to spend. So I don't have any children. I don't have any duties outside of, my church and paying bills. And so it's a blessing. It's the freedom to be able to spend my money how I want to spend my money. That is such a freedom because I know once I get married, it's not like I have to go to my husband and like, oh baby, can I go buy me some shoes? But we are a unit. Once you get married, you're one. So I would have to speak to my husband and have to be on the same page when it comes to spending money. So right now that I'm single, it's a blessing to be able to just spend my money. Pro number 2 is building your relationship with God. So you see a lot of different people, they wait to get in a relationship and then they want to start serving God. Though you should be serving God in your single season. This is the season where you should be intentional about building your relationship with God, because building your relationship with God first is going to lead you to your husband. And so how can you not have a relationship with God and then try to be with someone? Like, you're not going to be able to hear from God, and you want to be hearing from God before you even get in a relationship. Pro number 3 is being in your purpose. So right now I am in my purpose. I pretty much took like 2 years off of doing music. And so now this year I'm coming back with writing music again, even releasing my book. I have a book that I finished October 2021. They had to go through the editing process. And then once it went through that process, I was kind of pretty much over the book. I wasn't as excited anymore. And so now I'm just like, okay, I want to release this book that's been on the shelf for 3 years now. And then I have music. I have music that I've been holding off for 2 years. And so right now it's just like a blessing, just being in my purpose. I don't have any distractions, just serving God and being in my purpose, and even working on business ventures that I've been working on for 4 years. I just have a lot of things that I pretty much put on the back burner. And so right now that I don't have any other obligations outside of like just really serving God, I want to get back into my purpose of doing that. Pro number 4 is getting healthy. If you have different situations that run in your family, like diabetes and stuff like that, that should be something that you should be looking into. Getting healthy, getting into the gym, starting to eat better, because I want to have children. Like, I want to have 2 kids. At first I said 4, but it's looking more like 2. So I want to be in the best health as possible. I know it doesn't really matter how healthy I get when it comes to giving birth, because everybody is going to be different. And since I've never experienced that, I don't know how it's going to be, but I still want to be in the best health before I have children. And not even just to have children, but just to be healthy in general. Pro number 5 is getting healing and deliverance. Like, being able to do that with no other distractions, that's such a blessing. It's really important for you to go through those stages, like get healed from different childhood wounds. It's things that you need to check now before you get into a relationship. Pro number 6 is reflecting on past mistakes. I wouldn't consider that more like a pro, but it is a pro in a way, because in your 30s, if you live the life that I lived, there's a lot of mistakes that I made, and there's a lot of things that I can reflect on and say, oh my gosh, I can learn from it. So it's like I have more wisdom now. Of course, I'm still young. I'm not like super old. I've lived life. Like, I really lived a crazy life. So it's a lot of things that I can reflect on, and not to beat myself up and say, oh my gosh, I regret that, I regret that, I regret that, but just to reflect and just to learn from different situations and different mistakes that I made. And so going forward, it's things that I'm like, okay, I know better now. Pro number 7 will be saving money for your future. So right now that you're not married, you don't have any kids, you don't have any pets or whatever, you can be putting money into different accounts, just really saving money on your future. I want to be a helpmate, so I don't want to come into a marriage where I'm fully dependent upon my husband. Like, first of all, I'm going to be fully dependent upon God, but I believe in my husband being the head of the home. and he being the provider, but at the same time I want to give too. Like when my husband falls short, I want to be able to take on whatever I need to take on. And so saving right now, so when I go into a marriage, I will have stuff already moving. I don't have to go into a marriage like, oh, I don't know what to do, what I'm gonna do. I'm coming into this marriage not just empty-handed. Like I'm coming into this marriage with something to give as well, to be a blessing. So if this video was helpful for you, go ahead and like, share, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.